Hello, my people. Hello. It's been a long time since I spoke to you. But anyway, it has been a hectic time for me. So that's why I haven't been uploading anything since then. But I hope you guys are very well, and good afternoon and good morning and good evening wherever you are. Today I'm trying to say something that I saw that made me think twice about what is happening in my own country. Um, Everybody knows what is happening in South Africa. That place is burning, and no one seems to understand why the place is burning like that. But let me break it down for you. South Africa will burn until people of South Africa, I'm talking about the government of South Africa, understand the cries of the people of South Africa. The youth, for instance. I hear that people talking about this and that. Well, it's their opinion, and this is my opinion as well. People talk about what is happening in South Africa is anarchy, criminality, etc., etc. Yes, somehow I can understand that. I can say probably yes, it's criminality. But where did that come from? What is the root of it? Who started that so-called criminality activities? Don't look further, because ANC itself started criminality themselves, and people now are coping for it. Now the chickens are coming home to roost, and then people starting to cry and say this and that. But the fact is, ANC started criminality. How, people will ask me. I'll answer that very easily. ANC started stealing money that was supposed to go to people of South Africa, the poorest of the poorest. They stole it. They didn't call it criminality when they were stealing it. You understand? Now they call it criminality because it's an ordinary individual person that is on the ground that is stealing. Now my question is to those people that are saying the people on the street are doing criminality. Why didn't they say that ANC was doing criminality when they were stealing the money? Recently, the Minister of Health, they put him on special leave with full pay. The guy stole the money. Isn't that criminality? It is. But no, you cannot say it. Why? Because it's an ANC. There are a lot of people, they love ANC. They don't, even if they steal the money, they just sweep it under the carpet until an ordinary person start doing the same, and then it's called criminality. It's absurd, very ridiculous, and stupid, if you can ask me. The government of South Africa has got is leaderless. There is no leader there. All they are there for is just to loot the money. And people, they come into television and then they talk nonsense. A president of the country comes onto television. You see that he's reading the statement that somebody else wrote it for him. He comes and say to the people, the country is burning, and he comes and say, oh, we're going to arrest you. All those that are doing this and that, we're going to arrest you. Really? How can a president of the country do like that, talk like that? Let me put it that way. You got children, for instance, I'll give you an example, and the children are misbehaving. You come as a father and you say, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up. You don't even sit them down and try and ask, my children, why are you doing these mischievous things? In a manner that the children will understand that the father is talking. If you come on television and talk like nobody give a damn about you because what you are talking rubbish. You're not talking to kids. You're talking to people that are grown up. As a president of the country, you are supposed to go onto the podium and say to my people, listen, my children, I am your father, as you are the president of the country. Please, can you calm down? Don't do such things. What is the problem? Can we sit down and talk and try and resolve the problem, this problem that started this problem? That is what a father does. You cannot come into television and intimidate people and expect them to just sit down and say, because you've said you're going to arrest them. You're going to arrest them, right? What are you going to do with them? Put them in a prison and then what? Do you think the people that are outside, they will stop doing it? No, they won't stop it. Secondly, you're talking about lockdown of the country. You're trying to minimize the infection and all of that. You've arrested a lot of people, more than 500 now, I guess, or 400 or whatever the thing is. Where are you going to put those people? Did you test those people that are not corona infected? You're taking those people to prison and you're mixing them with the people that are already in prison. Those people in prison, they are not infected. And these people that are coming outside, how do you know that they're not infected? You said you don't need people that are gathering 200 or whatever the things, but you arrest 200 people and put them in the same place. Does that make sense, really? It doesn't make sense to me because you're talking about saving lives, but you're arresting people about 200 and something, 300, 400, and you're putting into a cell together, these people, because you don't have a lot of cells anyway. You're going to put them together. Now you tell me who's thinking there. You can arrest these people. Do whatever you want, but stop lying. Stop deceiving people about what is happening in South Africa, because obviously you don't know. You got no plan. That's why I'm saying South Africa is leaderless. It does not have leaders at all because the president himself has no clue what is going on in the country. He has no clue what is going on in the country. So really, I'm just saying it because I thought, let me just say something. Because really, people, what is happening in South Africa, I don't condole it because I don't understand why people can go and steal a bed and a fridge and you say you are hungry. What are you going to do with the fridge, to be honest? Because the fridge, people will come there and arrest you because they know you don't have a fridge. You come and stole it. If you go there and take food, at least I can understand that you're hungry. But you go and pick up the fridge, alcohol, etc., etc. What nonsense is that, really? It shows that really you're not thinking as well. That's why you keep on voting ANC all the time, because you're not thinking. You cannot go and get arrested for stealing a TV, for stealing a fridge, for stealing a bed for that matter. What are you going to do with a bed? Because they will come around, in your house and know that there are people that talk, there are spies around. They will say that somebody came with a bed and put it there, and the police will come into your house and arrest you because they know you didn't have a bed, a new bed. They know that. Get food, at least food, meal, meat, etc., etc. That I can understand because you're hungry, and you can even tell the judge that, well, yes, I went and loot because I was hungry. What did you steal? I stole meal and meat. The judge can understand that. There are some judges that are humane, not some other stupid judges that they do judgment because of political affiliation. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is stealing or looting or burning other people's as property. I'm not into it, to be honest. I'll never really clap on that or say, well, what you've done is right, because it is wrong. You have no right to go and burn somebody's truck. You have no right to go and burn somebody's shop. You have no right to do that. The problem is the government, not these people that you're burning their things for. If you're burning the police station, yes, I can understand. I will laugh and say, yes, burn more. If you're burning the people, the government's homes or whatever thing, I'll say, yes, burn more. But you cannot go to somebody's shop and burn the stuff and expect people to, to support you and all of that. No, you cannot do that. is wrong. If it is wrong, it's wrong. People should know that something is wrong. Understand? But anyway, I blame the government itself, the leaders of the leaders of the government. Because really they are very quiet. All they are doing now is to send the army. What is the army going to do? Do you want war? Because these people as well, they'll start shooting. If they start shooting, the army will shoot back. And then what do you get from there? What do you get from there? Bloodshed for what? You understand? You need to think before you do things, because sending the army into there will never stop looting. Because you see how they're doing it, these people. They're coming here, do this and go there. So the army, how are they going to do? Because you put them into the shops. They're going to go and bend tires into the roads. Are you going to put them there again? Because these people are not gathering. What they're doing what they're doing and move to another place. By the time you get there, they're gone. So really, I cannot understand the other journalists, especially ESCN journalists. They are so keen to deploy the army and all. I don't even understand what is the army going to do. They went to Cape Town, the army. What did they do? Nothing. They left that place, and that place is still a mess even today. So what is the army going to do? Nothing. They will do nothing at all. The police, that is a job of the police. The army's job is to defend the country when it's attacked by enemies or whatever. And these people are not enemies. They are the citizens of the country. And you tell them to deploy an army. To do what? To kill them? It's stupidity, really. I mean, these journalists that they're talking about. It seems like you are happy to see people dying or whatever the thing is. You are happy about it. Because there you are, you want the army to be deployed. Because the army, if somebody shoot at them, they will shoot back. Because those are trained to do that. That's what they're trained to. They're trained to shoot, to kill people. That's how they're trained to. They're not there to observe law and order or whatever the things. No. They're not there to do that. So really, to be honest, people must use brains to think before they do things. Don't do things emotionally. With an emotion or doing things. No. Think first before you do something, or otherwise you'll mess up that country. That country is in the edge. It's on the edge. You have to be. It's fragile now. It's in the ICU now. It needs to be nursed very carefully. Do not try and exacerbate the problem which is already there. If you want civil war in South Africa, continue doing that, because there will be a civil war in South Africa. The Zulu people, they are some other kind of people. You try and mess up with one person of them, they come up, all of them, they come up with the thing. And they're not scared of dying. That's you should know that. Remember the IFP and the ANC back in the day. And we know that it wasn't them because there were white people behind it. But remember what happened. You want that thing to happen again? If really you do want to happen again, then keep on doing what you're doing. Because that will happen. But anyway, this is what I wanted to say. People, you need a leadership in South Africa that really will lead people properly. Youth of South Africa are very hungry. People of South Africa are very... It's been 28 years in South Africa. ANC hasn't done nothing for people. All they do is to loot the money. Criminality. Now they are turning back and say these people are doing criminality. But they are the one who done criminality before. And people are following them. So people of South Africa, wake up. Get rid of ANC. If you don't do it, then you'll be doing this all the time. Because this country will never change while the ANC is still in power. It never changed. Mark my word, it will never change. It will never change. So this is what I wanted to say. I say people of South Africa, just wake up. Otherwise, really, that country is going to die. We got some so-called political analysts that they go there and talk nonsense sometimes. I don't know what really kind of degree they got. Because some of them, they talk as if they didn't even learn about what is politics. Analytic, how they analyze things. I don't understand it. So-called professors. I don't understand it, how they become professors, because what they analyze it's just a lot to be desired, you know. But anyway, that's what I wanted to say, guys. I mean, you take care of yourself. Be careful whatever you do over there. Bye for now.